So my teaching philosophy throughout student teaching has been to create a connection with every student. And I teach 8th grade Algebra 1, and I'm the only 8th grade math teacher. So I see all the 8th graders. I have 5 different periods. First period's kind of shy, more quiet. Second period's typically the bad kids. Third period is the kids who are on the lower side of the academic level. Fourth period, they're really good kids. They have the most personality. I really like fourth period. And fifth period's the really smart kids who get everything super quick. So to me, every lesson, I teach the same lesson every day, but teaching it is different during every period. During first period, they're kind of still waking up, so the lesson goes really, really slow. Second period's more behavior problems, so that takes up more time. Third period also kind of takes a while because you have to explain everything in detail. And then fourth period, they catch on pretty quickly, so we have time for more activities during that period. And fifth period, the lesson goes by super quick. They understand it really quick. So typically I have to have an activity for them at the end because they fly through the lesson. So my teaching philosophy has been to make a connection with every student in the classroom. And I feel like I have done that. I've noticed now that we're getting to an end, the kids who were really shy when I first started, they never wanted to answer a question. Whenever I would call on them, they would always get so scared and try to cover their mouth, and they didn't want to answer a question. But now when I ask them who wants to come up to the board or who has the answer to this problem, they're the ones who are raising their hands, and they're the ones who are eager to answer the question, and I'm so proud of them. And just leaving here knowing that I got those kids to come out of their shell makes me feel really proud. And I'm always going to remember those kids the most. So number two, it's technology. So in the classroom that I have, there's no technology, no smart boards, no projectors. But if I did have a smart board or if the kids did have iPads, I would use it a lot during graphing because having them graph takes a long time. So teaching them graphs takes a really long time because they have to draw the graph and everything. So if I had a smart board, it would be really useful during graphing. And also for the kids who have, there's a couple kids who have dyslexia. So I always print out their notes in the dyslexia font, and that really seems to help them follow the lesson. Number three, how am I serving through the Christian worldview? Even though the school is located in a higher economic level, there's still a lot of students who have trouble at home. How am I serving? There was this girl once who came to school and we were teaching the lesson and she wasn't understanding it. She got really frustrated, and at the end of the class she stayed in class and she just started crying because she couldn't understand anything. She couldn't understand one simple problem, and she burst out in tears after class with me. She was crying and I talked to her and I was like, what's going on? And she was just really frustrated because her parents put so much pressure on her to learn math, and she does not like math at all. So I talked to her. I was like, what's your favorite subject? And she really likes to draw. So I told her, I was like, well, from now on I'll try to connect the lessons to art or to drawings to try to help you understand it better. And she just felt so much better. She felt like the pressure was kind of relieved a little bit. So I feel like helping her or trying to create the lessons to where it would make it easier for her to understand, because she's a great student. She comes to tutoring every day after school. She asks questions every day during class, but she just does not understand the concepts. Like, it takes her a while to understand it. So by her breaking down and crying, and for me, that helped me understand where she's coming from and that her parents put so much pressure on her for math. So now I'm trying to create every lesson that I make. I try to create it to art because she really likes art, and I feel like it's helping her a lot. She's understanding the lessons more. She does better on her quizzes, on her tests. Her test score has gone up, which is really great, so her grade has gone up. So yeah, I feel like I'm serving. There's different situations with every student, but that's the one that stood out to me the most. And yeah, and student teaching has gone great, and it's almost over. We almost graduate, and I'm so excited. So yeah, bye.